Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to episode 19 of Me, Him, and Football. Football from a couple's perspective. I'm Linda, I'm his wife.
I'm Carl, and I'm excited that it's episode 19. I'm her husband.
I was going to say, if you didn't say he's my husband, we're about to re record this whole thing. But on this episode, we have a lot coming up. We have the weekly roundup where we go through the biggest matches and let you know what you missed in the what you missed section. We're going to be learning about formations this week. We're going to be highlighting Aston Villa v Man United. There's going to be a quiz, which I believe is all things AFCON. And as always, our predictions, couple v the league. So stay tuned, play along, and let's get into it.
Goals. That's what we love about the Premier League. Guess what?
What?
We had a season high 34 goals in the game week just gone.
Damn, the man, we're going for it.
All over the place. I was going to leave this one till last because it's the last one in the game week, but we have to start. Man United 4, Bournemouth 4.
Mate, I saw that and I said, what?
Topsy-turvy match, the lead changing, going back and forth. Looked like there was, a late winner, then there was a stoppage time equaliser. It was crazy in this game. Game of the season if you're a neutral, if you're a Man United fan, third match in a row at home that they haven't won. So that's 3 matches against Everton, who had 10 men, West Ham and Bournemouth, and they've taken 2 points. Not good enough, is it?
Not good enough at all.
So probably the biggest or highest profile match of the weekend, it was the Tyne-Wear derby.
Yeah,
we talked about it?
Spotlighted that last week.
That's right. Sunderland, Newcastle.
Yeah.
It was typical derby affair, hard fought, separated by only 1 goal.
Oh.
Who got that goal? Nicholas Voltemada, Newcastle striker.
Okay.
But he got it for the wrong team. He scored an own goal.
No.
In his derby debut. That's not the way to make a debut in a derby, is it? Pain.
So the other team won.
So Sunderland won.
Damn.
Again, Sunderland having their fairy tale season. They're 8th in the table.
That's not bad.
So, they're on the same points as the likes of Liverpool and Manchester United.
Oh, wait.
So
Liverpool are what in the table?
Liverpool are 7th. Yeah.
At the beginning of this season's, podcast, I was saying this is Liverpool, they're going to do it again. How did they go so far away?
Well, to be honest, you know what? I think they're on the comeback.
Okay.
Because they had a nice solid win over Brighton, 2-0, 2 Hugo Ekitike goals. Salah got an assist before he went to AFCON.
So he played.
So he came off the bench because there was an injury. So he started on the bench, but Slot was like, well, this might be a good moment to, just try and smooth things over.
Yeah.
Salah got an assist. Big round of applause from the fans at the end of the game, and, all ended well. So it was a nice day for them, and it just calmed or quietened down what was quite a stormy week.
Very chaotic.
Very chaotic. I'll tell you who got a big win. Nottingham Forest beat Tottenham 3-0. So that's 3 wins in 5 for Forest, who are now easing away from the relegation zone. So earlier in the season, they had Big Ange in charge, who never won a game with them. I think he was in charge for 29 days or something like that, and got sacked. Looked like Forest were doomed. But Sean Dyche turned it around for them, and they're looking good. Battered Tottenham. 2 Callum Hudson-Odoi goals, and Sangare, who's off to the AFCON with Ivory Coast, he got the 3rd goal. So yeah, looking good in the Midlands for them.
Okay.
Elsewhere in the Midlands, so Nottingham Forest I think are East Midlands.
Yeah.
West Midlands, you got Birmingham, Aston Villa, 6 wins in a row. They beat West Ham 3-2. So they're keeping pace with the leaders. Still only 1 point behind Man City, 3 behind Arsenal.
No.
So Villa, soon, because we're coming to the turn of the year, and if you're still that close in the turn of the year, you've got to talk about title race.
Yeah.
So Villa going strong.
I never expected it.
2 great goals from Morgan Rogers as well in my fantasy team. My man. Arsenal, they needed 2 own goals to beat Wolves.
2 goals of their own that they scored, or 2 own goals that they scored accidentally?
No, so Wolves scored 2 goals for Arsenal.
No, you're lying.
But they were slightly fortunate in the way they happened, the goals. One was a corner from Bukayo Saka. The goalkeeper tips onto the post, and then the ball rebounds off the back of the goalkeeper into the net.
Okay.
And then the second one was another Bukayo Saka cross.
Hey.
And it just... Gabriel Jesus was going for the header, and the defender headed it in. But Wolves, they got a stoppage time equaliser, so it
Okay.
looked like they had robbed the point. But Arsenal, they then got the winner, so yeah, they maintain control at the top of the table.
Right. So I never knew that PSG owed Kylian Mbappe some money, some like not small change.
Oh, it's not small change. 60 million euros.
Yeah.
Yeah. So apparently, they hadn't paid his wages for April, May, and June 2024.
Hold on. So that's 3 months of work.
3 months. Yeah. I mean, he actually sued them for a lot more. He was seeking 263 million euros in total. Then they countersued him for 440 million euros. But yeah, a Paris court has ruled in Mbappe's favor. So
Wow.
60 mil, nice little Christmas bonus.
Like, no one can tell me there ain't money in this world, because how these men are arguing over 200 mil, 400 mil, settling on 60 mil.
Whole different level.
Wow.
Speaking of money, FIFA, they released a whole round of seats for the World Cup this week. Only $60.
Now that sounds more like it. FIFA, that's what we want to hear, because what I was hearing before was absolutely ridiculous. But how many did they release when they say around?
Well, this is it, isn't it? I mean, there's
10.
There's rumors that it's not as many as people would like,
Of
and
course
obviously the quality of those seats in comparison
Might as well be watching on YouTube
the more
or Netflix, whoever's going to have the World Cup on.
Well, I mean, this is it, isn't it? If you want to be at the World Cup and you want to be part of the atmosphere,
Yeah, that atmosphere.
if you can get a $60 ticket,
I'd do that. Put
might
my
be worth
contact
it.
lenses in, maybe get a binocular.
Yeah.
Call it a day.
Might still have to do something about them hotel prices, though.
Yeah, I honestly feel some regulators need to step in,
Yeah.
because it's ridiculous.
In other FIFA news, they announced a 50% increase in the prize money for participating teams. So the winners of the World Cup next year will now get $50 million, which is £37.4 million. The runners-up will get $33 million, and every group stage side will get $9 million. So there's money for everybody.
Okay, do you know why that's okay? There's two things I have to say on that. Clearly, they're making a lot of revenue for them to be able to up it by 50%.
Of course, it's FIFA.
And who are they making that revenue from? The fans, right? Which is just not good. But
well, first of all, they're actually making it from the broadcasters. So
okay,
every side, every go around, the broadcasters will pay more.
Okay.
One, inflation. Two, demand. So
that's cool. Okay, so make it from the broadcasters. Keep the ticket prices low for fans.
But this is it. They're taking from both hands, isn't it?
Exactly. The other thing I'd say is group stages. So does that mean everyone who is now through?
Correct.
So a country like
Cabo Verde.
Oh my gosh! Do you know how much that's gonna mean so much for? And was it Curacao?
Curacao.
Curacao.
Curacao. Yeah, we can't be like Wayne Gretzky called it Curacao.
No,
Curacao. Uzbekistan.
Oh, that's incredible.
Yeah. Lots of nations will benefit from that money. So
I'm not completely mad at them.
And in our final bit of FIFA news, they're actually releasing a video game exclusively on Netflix. So, as most computer game fans know, or even football fans, FIFA was a staple on the PlayStation, Xbox for years. FIFA had a split with EA 2 years ago, I think it was.
I don't know. EA is in the game.
Yeah, so EA still have that game essentially. It's just retitled called FC 26.
No.
So FIFA now have their game, but it remains to be seen what that's going to be like.
Yeah.
Because EA are the computer game developer. They're the ones who make the game. So for FIFA to try and get their own game developed, no one knows what it's going to be like. And
respectfully, have any of you played any of the games on Netflix? Because I haven't.
Well, no. So the games on Netflix, they are just ported over from so they've got like Grand Theft Auto and games like that on there. So it's just the same version.
Okay.
But this is a new game because we don't know what it's going to be like.
If this works, that's going to be a whole upset to the market. And respectfully, Netflix right now are looking like they're having a monopoly on everything entertainment.
Yeah, Netflix are moving strong. And finally, what you missed? Nigeria.
Our country, we don't give up easily. We don't.
You'll never find anyone with more resilience than a Nigerian. and we'll find more loopholes and ways to succeed. Now, Nigeria potentially may be back in World Cup qualification. So there is a dispute around DR Congo, and the accusation is that they fielded ineligible players. So in DR Congo's legal constitution, apparently citizens cannot have dual nationality. They can't have dual passports. And there are supposedly a number of DR Congo players who do. So FIFA are now investigating that, and they could be eliminated if they have been found to have violated the rules.
And if they're eliminated, does that automatically allow Nigerians?
Well, I mean, that's what Nigerians are hoping. Be quite shameless if if we made it in. I mean, I don't know.
No, you know what? FIFA at this point let us in. You know, at this point, let us in. You gotta get points for trying. You know, see the resilience there. I need it in my bones because that's a different level of. I am not going. I'm not giving up.
That'll be the second reprieve for Nigeria.
You know what? Let them in and let them win the World Cup. Okay, ladies, now let's get information because Ashley, you knew I was going to do that, by the way.
Indeed. So we are talking formation, but not the Beyonce kind. We are talking 4-4-2, 3-4-1-2, 4-3-3, Christmas tree formation.
Okay.
So formation. The manager names his football lineup.
Yes.
For a match.
Yes.
And he organizes them into a formation.
And all the formation equals 11 numbers.
Correct. Ooh. So obviously goalkeeper is goalkeeper.
Yes.
So it doesn't really count as part of the formation.
Okay.
So when we say formation, it might say 4-4-2.
Yeah.
Which is obviously 10. That's 10.
But it doesn't include the goalkeeper.
Doesn't include the goalkeeper because the goalkeeper is just in goal.
Move.
He can move, but he's not moving out of goal.
Okay.
So yeah, you can basically set up your team in any formation you want. But there are some, what would we call them? Consensus ones.
Okay.
That you'll commonly see.
Okay.
So you'll see 4-4-2. You'll see 4-2-3-1. You'll see 4-3-3.
Wait. 4-2-3-1.
Yeah.
So in terms of the formation, right?
Go on, what's you gonna come out with?
So it's going. The numbers are going from the midline to the goal.
No, from the defense.
From the defense.
So from defense to striker.
Okay, so if you have 4 defenders, 4 midfielders, and then 2 strikers.
Come on.
Okay, so that's 4 next to the goal. 4. Okay, cool. So then, what was that one you just said? 4-2-3-1. Only 1 striker out. That sounds a bit light.
But so this is how managers will prioritize like certain areas of the field that they might want greater numbers in, or they want to overload certain areas. Okay. So if you've got 4-2-3-1, you just have 1 striker, but you'll have 3 behind him. So you'll have
wingers.
Well, it could be wingers. It could be wingers, yeah. So the 3 you could have. So you'll have 2 wide men, left and right, and obviously 1 in the middle to support the striker. Okay. But those wide men, typically these days, they're not wingers like they used to be in terms of going on the outside and putting crosses in. They're more cut in now and take shots themselves.
Okay.
Yeah. So the 2 will be 2 defensive midfielders just in front of the 4 defenders. Okay. And their job is to provide extra support.
Okay.
So, yeah, depending on what areas of the pitch you have the most quality in, or you might want to negate your opponent's strengths. Sometimes managers will change formation in-game.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So you might start off attacking. Let's say you start off 4-4-2 with 2 strikers. Let's say you go 2-0 up. Oh, you want to preserve that lead. So maybe you take off one of the strikers and you go, you change and put an extra man in defense. Okay. So formations are very fluid things.
Okay.
Could
you do 5-3-2?
Absolutely. Wow! She even got the numbers right. Yes, you can. I mean, 5 defenders to me, as a football purist.
Yeah.
I don't want to see 5 defenders.
Yeah.
4 is what we need.
Okay.
4 gives you a nice balance. 2 central defenders, 2 fullbacks. So you've covered the back line. Let's go and see more attackers, man. We go to football matches to see attackers. We don't want to see defenders. So this is the issue with Manchester United right now. Okay. They've got a manager who plays 5 defenders.
Hey, that's what we're
and they're still leaking in goals almost more than anyone else. So how does that make sense?
It don't.
So yeah, formations. It sounds like looks like you got the grasp of it.
I think I get it now. Thank you.
We love an international tournament, and this weekend sees the start of AFCON.
Whoa.
So guess what? I got a quiz, Linda. on some AFCON trivia. All right.
Okay. Got to
So
redeem myself from last week
you
when I
got-
only got one right.
Yeah, I believe in you.
Okay.
Okay. How many editions of AFCON will the 2025 tournament make?
So I don't even understand the question. What does that even mean?
So it's like how many versions of the tournament how many editions of the tournament have there been?
So like there's been 20 World Cups. How many AFCONs have there been?
Exactly.
Just say it in English. I believe how often is AFCON?
AFCON is every 2 years.
Every 2 years. So I believe this is the 20th. Oh no, you're gonna give me options A or B. So anyway,
I'm going to give you options. So A,
Mhm.
is it 25
Mhm.
or B, 35?
25.
I had high hopes for you this week. No, it's
I
35.
don't like these questions. It's because they started with a question that didn't even make sense.
All right. How many times have Nigeria won the tournament? Is it A, 3 or 5?
Oh, this is hard because I know that the Nigerian youth do very well in the World Cup. Um, I'm gonna say 3.
Woo woo!
Finally.
Okay.
Hmm.
Which country has won the tournament the most times? Is it A, Ghana, or B, Egypt?
Look, I love you, egg eating man, but it ain't you guys. I'm gonna say it's Egypt.
Damn!
And I love Ghana. I love please.
Send them for the
I'm
Ghanaians.
joking. I love egg.
What was your final answer?
Egypt.
Well done. 2 out of 3.
Oh, there's no bonus question again.
Nah.
Lazy. Okay, so why are we spotlighting Aston Villa v Man United?
You know why? This isn't actually the most attractive weekend of fixtures in the Premier League. So this is probably the biggest match.
Okay.
Obviously, Aston Villa riding high in third.
Yeah.
The form team in the Premier League.
Yeah.
I think it's 6 wins in a row now. And Manchester United, despite their, constant failure to take advantage of good fixtures, they're 6th.
Okay.
So they're still in the mix.
Yeah.
So it's a big one. This is a very big one because, one, Aston Villa need to keep pace.
Yeah.
But 2, Manchester United need to push on and try and get into those Champions League places, of which they're only 2 points behind Chelsea in 4th.
Okay.
So, this is also a weekend where, like, Arsenal are playing Everton. You expect them to win that.
Yeah.
City are playing West Ham.
They're gonna probably.
So there are these teams are going to start to pull away if Villa or United don't pick up points.
Okay.
So it's very crucial for both teams. Very. Now, Villa have Morgan Rogers, who's an attacking midfielder. Probably will be with England at the World Cup. In fact, I think Thomas Tuchel, the England manager, actually fancies him as a starter.
Oh, okay.
So he's a quality player, Morgan Rogers.
Okay.
And to be honest, you know what? There hasn't been a lot of noise around him getting a move, but I'm sure by the summer they're going to start to talk about him because we're seeing certain players go or be quoted at like 100 million. I'm like, they're 100 million, Morgan Rogers. You know what I mean? He's going to go for big money at some point. But Manchester United, they've lost basically the entire right side of their attack. They've lost Ahmad and Brian Mbumo to AFCON.
Oh, okay.
So God only knows what Manchester United are going to line up like in this match. But they
might have me there.
They might have you out there. This is not the game that you really want to, have as your first one without such a key element of your side. So Emery, he's a tactically astute manager, possibly the best in the league. And then you've got Ruben Amorim, who is not showing he's the best in the league. So it's also at Villa Park. It's going to be difficult for United. I mean, yeah, this one's going to be tough for United. So we shall see. Time to see how we got on in the couple versus the league. Ugh. All right. Chelsea 2, Everton 0.
Boop.
What's boop?
That means I got that right. You can check for yourself. Chelsea 2,
I saw
Everton 0.
it.
Good.
All right, Liverpool 2, Brighton 0.
No, no one got that right.
No one got this for sure. Burnley 2, Fulham 3.
No one got that right.
Arsenal 2, Wolves 1.
Oh, nearly. But no.
Crystal Palace 0, Man City 3.
Nope.
Nottingham Forest 3, Tottenham 0.
No.
Sunderland 1, Newcastle 0.
No.
West Ham 2, Aston Villa 3.
No.
Uh-oh. Brentford 1, Leeds 1.
Oh my God, me again. Come on, baby. We're coming back. We're coming back.
And then Man United 4, Bournemouth 4.
Nobody got that. So now I'm on 12 points and you're on 15 points.
I may need to recount these numbers because I'm not sure she's been keeping them right.
Okay, so game week 17.
Mm-hmm.
First up is Newcastle v
Damn.
Chelsea.
Set my game up.
You do. So, do you know what? This is a tough one to call because Newcastle obviously just beat Sunderland in their derby.
No, Newcastle lost to Sunderland.
Oh, my bad. Thank you for that. And Chelsea, how are they doing?
Chelsea, they're still there. They're fifth in the table. Fourth, sorry.
Okay.
They're fourth.
I'm going to say Newcastle 1, Chelsea 2.
Yeah, Chelsea beat Everton last time out. I'm going 1-1.
Okay. Oops. All right, then we've got Bournemouth v Burnley. Bournemouth are doing okay.
Yeah, just drew 4. They scored 4 goals at Old Trafford. So.
Right. So I'm going to say they're going to be high on their spirits. It's going to be Bournemouth 2, Burnley 0.
I'm going to say Bournemouth 4, Burnley 0.
Oh, they're going to do the same thing they did to Man United, yeah?
No, because they didn't beat Man United 4.
I also say they drew. They drew. Anyways, Brighton v Sunderland. I feel like both, this is a tough one because both these teams are doing quite well. They're going to be, good spirits. Where are they playing this one?
It's at Brighton.
Okay.
So it's a big journey for Sunderland.
Yeah. Based on all these economics, I'm going to say Brighton 2, Sunderland 1.
I'm going to say 1-1 again.
All right. Then we got Manchester. We're going to Manchester.
Manny.
We got Man City v West Ham. This probably will be a win for Man City. I'm going to give them 2-0. Oops.
Yeah, Man City are in free scoring form. You know what? I'm going to say 5-0.
Wow. I feel good. Then we have Wolves v Brentford. This will be in Wolverhampton, so Brentford will have to travel up. To be honest, I don't know anything about these teams. Please tell me.
Brentford only have 1 win in their last 5.
Okay.
One of their key attackers, Dango Ouattara, he's also going to AFCON. That's a problem for them. I mean, I've given you the context. Wolves still haven't had a win. Only on 2 points.
Oh, so both of these teams are going to be on minus. Not joking. I'm gonna say 0-0. I don't think anyone's scoring in this one.
I think there has to be a game where Wolves get a win this season, right?
Okay.
And it's likely to be this one.
Okay.
So I'm going to say Wolves 1, Brentford 0.
All right. And then we got Tottenham v Liverpool, which I think this is going to be an interesting one because Tottenham recently just lost, so they're not feeling themselves, and Liverpool obviously aren't doing as well as they should have been this season. What? Is it true?
Well, you say they're not feeling themselves. Some people might say that's Tottenham.
Ooh, burn. But I'm going to say both of these men are going to try to do their thing, so 2-2.
I think Liverpool are on the way back. Tottenham are terrible at home. I think they've got one of the worst home records in the league. So I'm going to say Tottenham 1, Liverpool 3.
All right. And then Everton v Arsenal. Obviously, Arsenal are going to win this. Are Everton the one who... No, it's Wolves who've got 2 points.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, Everton are mid-table, they're 9th.
Okay, I still think Arsenal are going to beat them. I'm going to go for 3 to Arsenal, 2 to Everton. Yeah.
I'm going for a clean 2-0 Arsenal win. 0-2.
Then we've got Leeds v Crystal Palace. I always like Crystal Palace. They are my underdogs.
Riding high, they're 5th.
Yeah, they're I think
5th in the table.
I want to do a mad one that I've not done before. I'm gonna say, how are Leeds doing?
Leeds, I mean, they got a good draw last time out against Brentford, and before that against Liverpool. So 2 draws in a row, but they are just 1 place above relegation.
I'm gonna say 2 for Leeds, 4 for Crystal Palace.
Yay!
Yeah.
I'm gonna say 0-1. Crystal Palace 1-0 win.
All right. Oh, someone needs some lunch. Aston Villa, Aston Villa v Man United. I love the boys, right? And it's only, but I've got to be realistic at this point because there's a game that I need to win here. So I'm gonna say 2-1 to Villa. I think Villa are gonna win.
Let them lose you this. She wants to lose the competition. I'm gonna go 1-1.
I don't mean they're gonna win, though. You don't have no faith in them either. And then finally we have Fulham v Nottingham Forest. How are Fulham?
Fulham are 14th.
Oh.
So they are just 2 points ahead of Nottingham Forest.
Okay.
And 2 places ahead
and
of
they're
them.
playing at home.
Mm-hmm.
So they'll be rested. So I'm going to say 2 for Fulham and 1 for Nottingham Forest.
I'm going to say 2-0 Fulham.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. We'll check in next week and see how we're doing. And that is another episode done and dusted. So thank you so much for tuning in. As always,
hit us up on the socials, Insta, Twitter X, TikTok, YouTube. And if you want to holler at us, me, him, and football at gmail.com.
Until next week.
Later.